Hey guys, Bradley here with True Outdoors. Sorry I haven't made a video in a while. I just don't know why, but for some reason the time between the end of spring and beginning of summer gets super busy. I don't know why, but I'm here now making a video. And today's video is a little bit late, but I decided to go ahead and put it out. So this spring I did kill a turkey. I killed it opening week, which I was super pumped about. I killed it on Friday, so opening day was Wednesday. I went Wednesday, didn't go Thursday, and then went Friday, and I killed one. Now, unfortunately, I've got a lot of footage from the hunt, but I don't actually have the shot. It was a long hunt, it was a crazy hunt, it was a super fun hunt, probably the most fun hunt I've ever been on, but anyway, so here's how it went down. Early in the morning, I was with my pastor. I was going to go by myself, but then my pastor had called up and said, hey, you want to go turkey hunting? I said, sure, might as well, because he's got a lot more experience. So I had him come, and we were going to my spot. It was my neighbor's field behind my house. And so we went out there to a spot that I'd heard him gobbling on opening morning. And we went out there, didn't hear anything, had a set up, but not anything really, didn't have any luck. Heard a few gobbles, but they were way off into the wood to the side, which you guys will see in the clip. But anyway, so we moved a lot. We went around some trees. It's hard to describe the terrain, but we went out of the field, down a hill, and into another field, which I actually did not know my neighbors owned until I checked it on my maps on that day. But we'd gone, and there's this huge field. It was a big open hill with nothing growing on it, and then there was a field up a couple hundred yards away that was split by a real thin tree line. So I look, and I think I see something. It's between a tree island and a tree line, and I think I see something, and I asked my pastor about it. We look over there, it's maybe 200-300 yards, really far away. We didn't have binoculars, and he said they were strutting turkeys. So we get down. I've got some footage from stalking, and he gets his strutter. He had a redhead reality strutter, but we stalked and kept getting closer and closer till we were within about 100 yards, and they were henned up pretty bad. There was a lot of hens around them, and there was 3 toms. I think there was just 3. There ended up being just 3, but they were henned up, and they were behind this little tree island. And so we got up by a clump of trees. I got up in some tall grass, and actually another thing, when we were back a couple hundred yards back, when we were stalking through the top of this hill, I actually came across a 10-point shed, which you guys will see. I actually have it right here on my shelf. Here's the shed. It was a really nice shed. I wasn't even shed hunting, just stumbled across it going through the field. But anyway, we got within about 100 yards of this little tree island, and it's just an open field with like a dip in it. And the hens went off into the woods, and the gobbler stayed, because all we had was the fanner, the strutter decoy. And my pastor moved about 10 yards in front of me in the open part of the field, and was sitting there just moving it back and forth to give it a little movement to kind of fan them in. And so I was sitting up against a cedar in some real tall grass, so they weren't going to see me. I was in shadows, had my camo on, I was up against a tree, and they saw it about 100 yards out, and I thought I heard my pastor whisper something. And so he whispered something, and I almost thought it said, they're coming. And I poked my head up, and I look, and there they are, 3 toms, mad, half-strut, redheads, running and I saw them about 60 yards out, going up and down these hills, coming straight for us. Then they come plowing in 10 yards away. I get my beat up on one. It's the one that was easiest to shoot, because he wasn't around the other ones, because I didn't want to risk shooting 2, because you can only shoot 1 here in Indiana. And they came in. My pastor had stuck his head down in the dirt, just did not move, because he didn't want them to see him. But I put my gun up, and I just shoot, and I knock him over. He doesn't flinch. I was super pumped. That turkey hits the ground, and just normal wild turkey fashion, one runs off, and the other one just stands there and looks around. And I get up, and I'm like, thank you, Lord, just real happy. And my pastor's sitting there, and he just gives a couple clucks on his mouth call, and that turkey just stands there. And I didn't have footage of this, of course, which was kind of the big stinker, but I didn't get any actual footage from the shot. But the other turkey just stands there about 10 yards away, and then he just kind of walks off into the woods, and my pastor couldn't shoot him because he didn't have a tag and he didn't have a gun. So But anyway, it was still a great hunt. So there is my turkey for 2017. This was the third year I would have gone without killing a turkey, so I hadn't killed a turkey in a while. You know, I was just kind of doubting myself. And actually, opening youth weekend, I did have some success-ish. But funny thing is, I had actually already missed one for this. Alright, so anyway, I'm so happy I was able to get a turkey this year. Thank you, Pastor Keith McWhorter, pastor at Corden Baptist Church, for taking me out. Really appreciated it. And it was just a really fun, crazy hunt. It went on till like 10 o'clock. That I got this one, but it was just crazy. It was fun, and I ended up getting turkey this year. He ended up weighing, he didn't weigh a whole lot. He only weighed like 18 pounds, I think. He was a tom though, had inch and a quarter spurs, I think, had an 11-inch beard. So there y'all go. That's my 2017 spring turkey hunting story. And next video is going to be the Kentucky Lake fishing vlog video thing. So see y'all in the next video. I've got content, I just don't have time to edit and film and put stuff up, but I have content, so it's not because I'm just going dry here. But anyway, so thanks for watching, hang with me, and God bless. See you next time. Hey guys, Bradley here, and today is the 28th, I think. Yeah, April 28th, I think, maybe, may not be. It's about maybe 10 o'clock or so. Just had the funnest hunt of my life. Got my bird right here, nice tom, has about 3/4 inch spurs, sharp little spurs on him, has maybe a 10-inch beard or so. I'm not sure how much he weighs. Also found a shed antler here, but we fanned him in. We had this, we put it in the bag, had a redhead strutter, and we just fanned him in about 10 yards or so and just shot him in the face. So that was pretty cool. So I guess I'll see you guys later. By the way, guys, I hope you like this new setup. It's kind of like a new filming. I've got like a lamp here. It's really, really bright, shines in my eyes. I've got this, I actually got it for free, a lamp behind me, just in my room. But hope y'all like it, and comment on what you think of my new studio. Looks perfect.